Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about the first decan of Libra, which is 0 to 9.59 degrees. And 59, of course, that represents minutes of arc. So the thing, about this is, now this does apply and pertain to the sun, moon, and ascendant. You have the ruler being Venus, and then the sub-ruler is Venus as well. This could give very emphasized Libra energy and characteristics. Now, the appearance, can be, very attractive, elegantly formed, even features, and the person may be very equitable, tactful, cooperative, persuasive, charming, diplomatic, but yet ambivalent and indecisive. This person may have a strong desire to have justice served, and more so than the other two Libra decans, because you have this emphasized Libra energy. This person may be very adept and proficient at negotiation. The person may excel in arbitration, again, negotiation, human resources, acting, or even being a diplomat. Now, the thing is, this is a person that, may be enamored with peace, but the thing about it is the person is also, the first decan Libra person may strongly abhor injustice and will fight for justice when necessary. And the first Libra decan may strive for equilibrium and balance between their career and their relationships. And he or she can be very enamored with things that are aesthetically appealing. And you have this, the thing is, for people that have the Libra first decan, may appear not to, have an ability to survive almost without a relationship. That's a little exaggeration, but you understand what I'm saying. They have a harder time, surviving without a relationship, I would say, than most people, because you have that double dose of Libra energy. The thing about this too is this is a person that may accentuate marriage and having a significant other. And the thing about this too is that, person may often listen to others' viewpoints. They have that ability to do so. It may not always mean that they're going to change their mind on what they believe, but they have the ability to listen to what someone else has to say. They may strongly, again, accentuate marriage even more so than the other two Libra decans, and because you have the other Libra decans in Gemini and Aquarius, and those two signs, Gemini don't like to be pinned down, and Aquarius is very freedom and independent oriented. Now, the thing about this too is that this person may be very, the destiny may be predicated by other people, to some degree. I'm not saying completely, but this is a person that really likes to collaborate with others on projects and endeavors, and may have, they feel more ease when doing things with others. It doesn't mean he or she is incapable of doing things independently or on their own, but it can simply mean that there's a preference to doing things with others as opposed to doing them independently. Now, of course, you have to look at contraindicators and modifying influences in the chart, as this could, of course, modify this energy to some degree. If you have, say, this Libra decan, but say you have like an Aries ascendant or Mars conjunct the ascendant, the person may be, more, at least, outwardly, very self-reliant and independent, more so than the typical Libra person. Or let's say the person has a preponderance of planets on the left side of the chart. That would favor more independence and self-reliance as opposed to dependence on others. So you have to look, at the whole chart. As I've stated in previous videos, look at the whole chart and don't isolate any one component in the chart and make an analysis on it, on the person astrologically speaking, because we're the sum of all the proponents in our natal chart and not just one. And now the thing too is this could be a person too that has a very strong interest in fashion and beauty, and this is a person, really that wants to have again their peace in their life, and they like things very aesthetically appealing. This person's home may be one that has a lot of attractive decor in it, whether it's your furniture, what have you. Could be artwork in the home. This is a person too, that has again, that is very could be enamored with their relationships, and also too, when you have this combination, I would say too, it could be a person that could be very proficient in art, just in general, whether it could which could be a wide divergence of things, whether it's drawing, painting, sculpting, fashion design. It could be, just, could be animated art, drawing. Well, that would be drawing like the cartoons. But this is, again, this is a person that really strongly abhors that injustice. I have a friend of mine that's has the Libra sun in this in this interval, between 0 and 9.59 degrees, and she has been seeking justice relentlessly for her son. It's just so laudable and commendable. She has worked very strong in trying to get justice for her son. And the thing is, when you have, like, say, if you have this Libra Decan, but let's say you have, a strong, dominant fixed chart at the same time, this would give more fixity in terms of, if you're somebody that's seeking justice, and whether it's through a lawsuit or it's through some criminal case that you're doing, some kind of investigation on, so you got, again, you have to look at the whole chart and take the whole chart into consideration when you're trying to, when you're looking, when you're trying to make, an analysis, astrologically speaking, on an individual. And this is, a person that also too, I would say, has a harder time, maybe taking sides, with some, in a situation, because Libra again is very, ambivalent and indecisive, and they would rather, just stay out of the situation. I mean, they can be a good mediator and negotiator, but if you go to this person and, you ask, him or her to take sides, you could rest assured you probably, will be rejected, because this person would rather just stay neutral in most cases, because they don't want to offend either side, or make, maybe cause, make one of those people an adversary by taking, the opposite side of that person. Taking making an enemy out of the person, they're basically they're going against, basically. So the thing is, though, again, being an air sign, a Libra, and all Decans naturally can have very good literary and speaking abilities. I mean, Libra is about intellectual sociability. They may thrive on bouncing ideas off of others and being able to articulate things well. I mean, if the Libra Decan stays in Aquarius, though, that would be more about very innovative ideas. And if the Libra Decan is in Gemini, that could just be a wide divergence of ideas, just talking about many different things in general. But anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.